Happy Monday to you. I'm meteorologist Brian James with his Oncor WeatherCurrent update. Lots to talk about weather-wise for the week ahead, mostly in the form of heat. We have an early season heat wave going on. It was hot over the weekend, and I don't think things are going to cool down anytime soon. We also still have a lot of wind to talk about. Storm chances, if there are going to be any, primarily stay across West Texas, and there's no real cool down coming anytime soon. I see this heat continuing at least through the middle and probably latter part of next week. Radar and satellite showing that we had some cloud cover around during the morning hours. That will mix out, and we'll see sunshine for the afternoon. Of course, that sun will really heat us up for the rest of the day today. Ridge of high pressure just to the east of us. That's the source of the heat, but it's also acting like a barrier, keeping any storm systems way far to the north. So our chance for storms really is pretty far to the north, but there could be a few storms that develop out west near the dry line, but those dry line storms aren't going to make it too far to the east. Take a look at the 7-day temperature trend. We're talking low to mid 90s for the entire week. So this heat is going to continue, and I expect to see temperatures continue to go back up into the low to mid 90s for most of next week as well. And on the opposite side of the coin, the rain chances stay very low. Storm chances on Tuesday, primarily back to the west. On Saturday, there could be a stray thunderstorm or two, but most of us are going to stay on the dry side. So let's go through Futurecast and show you what's going to happen over the next few days. You can see for this afternoon, we'll see a mostly sunny sky, and temperatures will certainly be warm. Most of us topping out in the 90s. A few spots back to the west could be around 100. Computer model wants to generate 1 or 2 thunderstorms to the west and northwest of DFW. Still a big question mark as to whether or not we see those develop. If they do, they won't last very long, and they certainly will be very, very isolated in nature. By tomorrow morning, we have the cloud cover round again in the morning. In the afternoon, we lose that. We're back to some sunshine, but notice back to the west, we start to see more thunderstorms developing by 5 o'clock on Tuesday, out towards Midland, up towards Lubbock, and to the east of Amarillo as well. Those storms will stay primarily to the west. They try to move east, but they're just not going to make it that far until they fall apart. So the storm chances stay back to the west. And same thing for Wednesday. We'll start with a few clouds, and then Wednesday afternoon, more storms develop out to the west, and those will fall apart again before they make it to DFW. So the best chance for storms will stay predominantly back toward the west, and that's why there is a risk for severe weather, but it's way back to the west, primarily west of Abilene, out towards Midland, Odessa, certainly includes Lubbock, and to the east and southeast of Amarillo, a marginal to slight risk, a level 2 slight risk that includes Midland, Odessa, with hail and wind being the main severe weather threats. So looking at the forecast around the area for today, high temperatures will be a mix of mid 90s to around 100 to 102 from central and western parts of Texas. A smidge cooler in Tyler at 93, but everybody is way above normal temperature wise. We'll have some wind and heat to contend with, but thunderstorm chances stay low across the area for today. As we go through tonight and tomorrow, we're still going to see most of the moisture and storm chances stay back toward the west. It's going to be hot and humid elsewhere. Highs a mix of low to mid 90s. At chance for thunderstorms out towards Midland, Odessa, with highs in the low 90s for tomorrow afternoon. And you look at the rest of the 7-day forecast, you'll see gusty winds around, but not much of a chance of thunderstorms. I'll put in a 20% chance for maybe a thunderstorm or two out towards the, say, Saturday time frame. But outside of that, just breezy to windy and hot conditions with highs staying generally in the 90s. Don't forget to download the My Oncor app. It puts more power at your fingertips. You can find it in the App Store or the Google Play Store, and it's free. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your week.